little mountain, perfect for a beginner-friendly adventure for a hiking trip. I'm Jessalyn as your trusty tour guide today, and this hike will take us through scenic trails, gentle inclines, and end with stunning panoramic views, all in just a few hours. And let's begin this journey together. Surrounded by peaceful rice fields and small animal farms, our journey starts at the Mount Alap-Alap base camp located at Desa Sendi, Pacet, Mojokerto, East Java. This peaceful village gives you a first-hand experience of an authentic taste of rural life. And now, we begin by walking through scenic farmlands, then make our way toward the forest, where the mountains resides. Along the path, we pass more rice fields and farm animals like this one, these cute little goats. So we've made it to the end of the farmlands to enter the forest. This is where we had to start minding our steps because the path in the forest is quite slippery and steep. The sound of footsteps on damp leaves and rustling branches reminds us we're stepping deeper into nature. So guys, I think we're halfway there, but we have to walk very carefully. We have to hike carefully because the road is quite steep. So let's get going. The scenery is very beautiful, and there's a waterfall ahead. So yeah. As I said, we're making our way to one of our journey's highlights, which is the waterfall. And just for your information, we're actually the first outsiders, except the locals, to visit the waterfall. And as you can see here, after a short hike, we finally made it to the stunning waterfall, where the crisp mountain water flows down the rocks in a calming rhythm. So guys, we finally made it to the waterfall. It's Mother's Nature gift. Look at it. So on the way to Mount Lorokan, we actually have to go through this track and hey, we have it. After a quick stop at our first destination, the waterfall, our journey continues as we ascend to the first mountain, Mount Alap-Alap. As the trail becomes more challenging, every step reveals more of the surrounding treetops that stretch into the distance. At the first pit stop, there are rows of rubber trees, adding to the diversity of the lush landscape in the forest. Thousands of steps later, we're almost there to the peak of Mount Alap-Alap. As you can see here, we're finally at the top of the hill, and the view from here is absolutely rewarding. As we stand here together above the clouds, take a moment to appreciate how far you've come, not just on this trail, but in life. Because sometimes, the best views come after the smallest climbs, and these mountains reminds us that beauty doesn't always require splendor. It just asks us to slow down and look around, just like life. After a steady climb, we reach the summit of Mount Alap-Alap. It's the perfect spot to rest, take photos, and soak in the beauty of nature. But our journey is not over yet. We will continue toward our final destination, which is Mount Lorokan. Okay guys, so we've made it to Mount Lorokan. Unfortunately, the fog was quite thick that day, covering most of the view near the top. But the surreal atmosphere gave us a calm and peaceful feeling like no other. After hours of trekking, we returned to the base camp, tired, muddy, but filled with memories. To climb to Mount Lorokan is more than just a hike. It's a journey through East Java's untouched beauty, a reminder of how nature can be humble, challenging, and inspiring. Thank you for joining me on this adventure to Mount Lorokan. I hope it remains as an unforgettable journey for you as it is for me.